We are about to enter 2026. And some of us don't know if we will make it over into 2026. Some of us have no idea what will be happening. But I guarantee you that there will be some interruptions in your life. I guarantee you some will be by your own making. But there are some chosen interruptions that God is going to put on our lives going forward this day, that is going to save you so that one day you will be able to see his face. Those interruptions are deliberate, intentional, chosen interruptions by God. Mary had what the Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard said. He coined one of the most common phrase. When I say it, I'm sure you will have heard it. A leap of faith. It is now an idiom, a part of our English language. And a leap of faith is choosing to believe or act on something that you wouldn't be able to convince yourself of through the use of reasoning. So when I sit down and I look at my resources, when I sit down and I look at all the cards that are on the table, there is absolutely no way that I am going to be walking that tightrope that you are showing me, God. There is absolutely no way you're going to make me go through that fire. But he is saying, I want you to trust me and take a leap of faith. When Mary looked at her situation, remember that she's a human being, and that's why she asked, how could it? That's why she mulled over in her thoughts what she never even uttered on her lips. Because she's human. And so are you and I. And he's preparing us for what is to come later down. It might be for some of us long awaited and come with great responses of joy. But it might be for some of us what will cause us many tears. But what will draw us into a closer relationship with our God. He's asking us this morning to trust him as his servant, his handmaiden, Mary did. Trust me. Trust me. Surrender your will to me, not knowing what is going to come. But that is what faith is. When you trust me beyond every reasoning that exists, that's what makes him God. For God's plan to be fulfilled through Mary, she trusted God. And as the Danish philosopher said, for Mary to exercise her trust, she had to leap into the loving arms of God. Are you willing to leap in God's arms this morning? Are you willing to jump off that bridge? Because he is going to, and he's able to catch you. Sometimes we don't really like doing that. We prefer to have things that we can see, reason out, or control. Am I right or wrong? But as Christians, God wants us to have an open mind to every God interruption that will come in our lives. He wants us to be willing and ready without thinking, saying, Lord, let this be my prayer. Help me to always avail myself to you. Help me to always be willingly to surrender to you. To say, not my will, but thy will be done. Are you ready? Brethren, what I have received, I give to you. Whatever or however long that we have lived, the next few years going on, the next few days, the next few hours, the next few minutes, not all of it is going to be sweet. Not all of it is going to be cherry. But God is expecting us to surrender to His will. We don't know. Some of us, we are very familiar with this. We know that God has a calling on our lives. We just don't know how we are supposed to go about it. But He is expecting us to trust Him for every step. And that's what we call faithfulness.